how to use Badoo dating app and website and get more likes. Hey, it's Sandra. Welcome to another episode of Asexualized Dating. So I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. If you don't know what that means, it means I do and practice what I preach. So I'm active on dating sites. Badoo.com is one of them. I'm now going to take you to Badoo. As you can see here on the screen, I'm going to be showing you bits of Badoo to see what actually goes on there. So if you're new to Badoo.com, you can get the app on your phone, but you can also go on the website on your Mac or desktop. I'm currently on a MacBook Pro. So I'm going to personally go over to there now and show you on the screen. So I do not have Badoo Premium. See, it says get Badoo Premium, which means you can increase your popularity and access special features. When I first joined Badoo.com, it allowed me to try Premium out for 3 days. Now, if you're new to the site, I highly recommend that you take advantage of that offer, because if you do, it will enable you, I think, to shoot up faster in the algorithm of Badoo. I found out very early on that the more you use Badoo, the more your popularity will usually increase, because it is like any social media. It boosts the algorithm the more energy and time and effort you put into it. So this is Badoo on desktop, and if you look over to the left, you'll see I'm here and my popularity is very high, but I'm no longer using Badoo Premium. I did use it for the first 3 days, but they gave me access to the feature and then I stopped using it. So that's why it's saying get Badoo Premium down here. But you can still be very high, you see, even without using Badoo Premium. So the good thing about Badoo is you can use the features, the majority that you need to use, without having to actually pay for it. But they do offer a lifetime membership, so you can pay for like ever to use it, which obviously is probably going to be the better option if you're going to go for a premium option and use it all the time, is to get the one that's lifetime access, right? But you may get bored with it or fed up with it. So let me show you. So when I click through very high on my popularity, it then came up with this. So this is today and this is the dates. Now you can see how many new likes you have each day by clicking through this popularity. Unfortunately, unless you've got Badoo Premium, you cannot actually see who's liked you. So this is one of the benefits of getting Badoo Premium. You can see who's liked you, then you can go to their profile, see what their bio is about and click through to like them. So first of all, we're going to take a look at the popularity thing. So on the 12th of July, I had 7 new visitors and I got 41 new likes. I should actually say that the visitors are how you tell someone has actually looked through your profile. People nearby, you can see who lives nearby you, right? And you can go onto their profile. Visitors are who you can see who's actually visited your profile and gone to your bio and looked through it. So that's really good. You don't have to be a premium paying person to have this feature. So this is good because it means that the person's not just clicked on your photograph. They've actually took some time to see some of your bio, which is what you want, because anyone can like your looks, but that doesn't make compatibility, right? So anyway, if I click through very high again, I can see my likes. 7 new visitors, 41 likes on 12th of July. This one, 13th of July, I had 10 new visitors and 52 new likes. 14th of July, I had 5 new visitors and 31 new likes. 15th of July, 10 new visitors, 46 new likes. 16th of July, 8 new visitors, 30 new likes. 17th of July, 7 new visitors, 16 new likes. So the likes are people who are literally clicking through the encounter section. So this is the encounters, and you heart someone's profile if you like them, or you click off it if you don't like them. And then you can go back. See, I thought that was a premium feature when I first joined Badoo. that you had to be a premium paying customer in order to get the undo last votes, but for me it just comes up automatically, so I can undo the last one because he liked me. But if we click through this, is he likely to be any good for me? Going with the flow, but if it comes to it, I'll come back with the milk. Right, okay, this doesn't really tell you much about this person. I'm single, I'm straight, I don't like smoking. Right, but this guy matched with me, and so you can click through them like that. But I'm asexual in sexual orientation, right? And one of the things I would encourage people not to do is get involved with someone who's a go with the flow type. The reason for this is because if you're looking for a serious committed relationship, you want someone who's invested already in making a commitment to put time and energy and effort into a dating scenario or potential relationship with you. If you just go with someone who's going with the flow, they're not that serious about finding a relationship. They don't care what happens. They're just saying, yeah, let's just take it as it comes, right? That's not someone who's consciously, actively dating, right? Someone who's dating and they're not conscious, they're just basically seeing how it goes. Someone who's consciously dating is someone who's serious about finding someone for a serious committed relationship. They know what they want more. They've got an idea of how that relationship would work. They've got an idea of what they're looking for, what their likes, needs, wants, dislikes are. Whereas someone like this, it means they're a lot more casual, a lot more laid back. It's not so important for them to find someone like it is for you to find someone if you want to find a serious committed relationship, right? Which I assume that's what you want to do. So that's why I crossed him. Plus, he's got facial hair. I'm not really into facial hair. He's not bad looking, but he doesn't really say much about himself, so he's not really that serious, you know? Guys that don't say much in their profile, they're just looking to date. Basically casual hookup type guy, right? And so you can go through this like this, and this is how people are liking me. This is why my popularity is very high, because they're literally just liking me on this pic here, basically. And my pics. They see my pics. This is one in Disneyland Paris, which is the front one. And that's how they're seeing me. So it means people like my looks, which is great, but looks fade, and you can't base a relationship just on looks. And as I'm asexual and sexual orientation, which is a lack of sexual attraction, I personally don't want sex. That obviously would put a lot of people off me if they read my bio, because they think that someone who's good looking like me wants sex and they would like to have sex with me. If they're heterosexual, which the majority of people on this site are, but not all of them, there's people who are bisexual on here, for example, and there is a category for asexuals. But if a guy looks at my face, he's looking to have sex with me, thinking, oh, she's good looking, I want to have sex with her. Whereas from an asexual point of view, I'm thinking he's got a nice face, I'd like to kiss him, get to know him, have romance with him. What does his bio say? Is he relationship material or not? Now, I want a non-smoker. I want someone who doesn't want children and who doesn't need to live together, who doesn't need sex. So obviously for me, it's going to be harder to find someone than someone who likes any or all of those things. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's important that I find the right person for me. I'm not going to be something I'm not just to please someone else, because I'm actually happy as a single person as well, right? So this is why you can be very high in popularity on Badoo without having the premium though, because you're being active on there. So be active on there. If you have a nice picture of yourself, like this is just me being natural, right? This isn't me. See, this is me being natural. I'm not putting on anything. I don't think I'm wearing much makeup in that, if any, in that shot. But when I was going to Disneyland Paris, I used to put a bit of glitter eyeshadow on. But you see, this picture of me is just natural, but people know that it looks a beautiful place behind me. So when you've got some nice scenery behind you, it enhances the picture and makes it more appealing. So these are all tips you can use and advice you can use to take your dating profile to another level, right? If you're not getting many views and you're not getting many likes on your photograph, put a photograph up of you with a lovely smile on your face, especially if you're female, and have a lovely, beautiful background and just look enthusiastic, energetic, vibrant, and exciting. That's what I was in Disneyland Paris. Capture yourself in your best moments, in your best locations that make you really happy. Because when you do that, you'll have this glow about you and this energy and excitement about your persona that will attract guys into you. Similarly, if you're a guy, have a look that makes you look like you're having fun, you're enjoying life. A lot of guys have pictures of them looking cool. They'll take pictures of them where they're wearing really nice clothing and they'll have like the cathedral in the background, for example. Or they'll have the beach in the background. They'll have the sea in the background. So they'll have some beautiful scenery with them actually in the photograph. But I always like to see a guy smiling. But a lot of the guys on these dating sites, they actually look quite moody, quite, like this, posing like this. But for people who were looking for a really down-to-earth type of guy, you could stand out from the crowd by just having this really beaming smile and just looking really present and enthusiastic and energetic in your persona. That's going to attract a lot of people because you're going to stand out from the crowd against all these guys that are just looking very moody, right? If you have a gorgeous smile and you look like you're really enjoying yourself, whatever gender you are, that's going to turn someone on in terms of like, oh, I want to feel what they feel. I want to feel excited and happy. If you look happy, unless you've got somebody who's really miserable and doesn't like seeing other people happy because they're so miserable, they think, why should you be happy? Because you don't want to date that type of person anyway. If you look really happy and you're enjoying yourself, then people want to be part of that. It's like, oh, I really want to spend time with that person because they look like they're enjoying themselves. They look like they're having fun. They look like they're an active, vibrant, energetic person. I really want to join them. If you're not active and vibrant and energetic and you're more of a bookworm, then hold your favourite book up and smile and think, wow, this is such a great book, right? Show parts of your personality off, but in a facial expression that makes you elated about what you're doing at that time, right? So you can still be like a nerdy type of person and still have a great energy about you. You just might have different things in the background. You might be pointing to like a video game and you might be going, this and stuff like that because you're having fun. People want to be around people that are fun, vibrant, energetic, attractive, that are having a good time. Right? The more you show those qualities, the more people want that. But you've still got to be yourself. You don't want to be portraying yourself to be something you're not. So I'm in my Disneyland Paris photograph. It's my favourite place in the world to be other than where I live in London. It's my favourite holiday destination. I don't go there very often, but I absolutely love Disneyland Paris. It's showing me in my best light. But if I go to a theme park, even in the UK, snap photographs of that, love it. If I go to a zoo or aquarium, snap photographs of that, I love it. So whatever you're doing that makes you really happy, take the photographs in that moment, because that's when people can see your true essence, true being in that moment. Obviously, you might not always be happy, you might be miserable some of the time, but if you show people just you look miserable all the time, why would people want to engage in conversation with you if you're looking really miserable, unless they're really miserable themselves? Because misery loves company. And if you want to stay depressed and miserable all your life, then be around other depressed and miserable people. That's fine, because I'm not saying you need to be happy all the time. I'm not happy all the time. People do get depressed. People are not happy all the time. But if you're with someone that's constantly depressed, you'll feel more depressed yourself, right? So who we hang around with, what partner we choose, what date we choose is very important. So think about all these things. So, like I said, you can't see who's liked you unless you've got premium. So this is your likes list here, but you can't see them. So if I try to click on the like back, for example, it will then ask me if I want to buy Badoo Premium. You can buy it for a day, you can buy it for a week, you can buy it for a month, which is reduced price, 3 months, 6 months, or you can get lifetime. So no subscription, just one payment. People with Badoo Premium will receive 2 times more messages. Discover 5 additional features. See who wants to meet you. Discover who wants to meet you after seeing you. in encounters, highlight your messages, so have your messages read first by all your contacts, see who made you a favourite, find out who made you a favourite and add them back. Under your vote, under your last no vote, don't accidentally miss your chance. That's what I don't understand, because I automatically have that, right? I automatically have it. So I can undo it even though I haven't got premium. So I don't know if I'm meant to be able to do that, but ever since I took the premium option trial for the first 3 days of my membership, I've already got that undo your vote, right? So, and you can become invisible, go invisible and view people's profiles completely incognito, right? I don't need to do that. So let me switch back. But then you can see the visitors for free. These are the people that are more keen on you, and then you can click through their profile and see if they're any good. This guy actually lives in the same city as me, and he says he's ready for a relationship, but he wants kids someday and he's a social smoker, so he's absolutely no good for me. But there we go. Now I can't see who's added me as a favourite. I can guess if I can see these type of outlines, but I've had 8 people add me as favourites, but I can't see without activating Badoo Premium. Now you can get free credits, right? And the way you get these free credits is it'll come up on your phone usually, because I've got the phone version, saying, do you want to watch a video? And if you click yes to watch a video, then, so I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can show you on my phone. I'm not sure if you can see that. But basically down here, there's a thing that says, do you want to watch a video? You can click yes. And then if you click yes on that, you watch a video. Once you've seen the video, adds like 10 credits. So this is how you can get credits. And so that's why I've got 120 credits. It just means you watch a lot of videos, right? But it says your credit balance is here. And it says where you are in the listing. So I'm currently 38,582 with 8 visitors a day, it says. So if I want to go up in the ranks, then I can do that. But it says top up now. So you can top up. Pinch of 450 credits, get 45 free. Pile of 1,350 credits, get 545 free. Mountains of 3,050 credits, get 2,045 for free, best price. So I don't know at the moment how you actually use these credits, because some of these features I don't think you need, like some of these features I think you only need 100 credits for. Rise Up cost is 100 credits. Online notifications cost is 100 credits. Extra shows cost is 150 credits. And get featured cost is 100 credits. So if I click that, I presume that I can use the credits, but I think I want to get more credits first. So I'd like to be able to see my likes actually without actually paying for anything else. But there we go. But I might test this out one day with the credits. I'm just trying to collect loads of credits and see how much I can get. I want to be able to pay for the whole thing for the whole year in credits, but I don't think you can do that. It doesn't look like it's an option, but you never know. You never know. So yeah, I don't know why it has this. It has auto-generated people here. If you look down here, featured people, this just has auto-generation. Can you see? So it looks a bit dodgy to me. So featured people, and it shows you there as if you were featured yourself. And then it shows this person that's just generated over and over again. So it does look decidedly dodgy, right? Then people nearby, this is people nearby, so you can go through all these. I live in Exeter in the UK, so this will tell you how near they are to the city you live in. And then you can see all your messages here. and then who you actually matched with here. So a lot of the time these guys just aren't suitable. I speak to them, and then some of them I haven't even spoken to all of them, and then you can just unmatch with them. I mean, this guy wasn't suitable in the end, so you can just block and report. Sometimes you just need to block them to actually get them off your list. I think I'm actually in his favourites, which I don't really know why, because we aren't suitable, do you know what I mean? So we've had a conversation, but never mind. But yeah, you can click through them and see the person, and then you can start messaging them there if you want. And you can block someone or block and report them. So if you just decide that this person isn't right for you, then you can actually just click here and you can click block, just for them to stop messaging you, or block and report if something's wrong or unsafe. So if this person hasn't done anything wrong, I'm just showing you as an example, you can click block and click OK. So if you don't want them to speak to you, or people have spoken to you and you just don't want to speak to them again, do you know what I mean? So in messages, this guy is not suitable for me, he's a fine guy, but you can just delete the message as well, this guy's not suitable. So you can do block, and then it'll just block them so they don't speak to you again and stuff like that. This person, they didn't even have a profile. I said I don't want to speak to someone who doesn't have a profile pic and who doesn't want to publicly show their face. Wish you the best. So you can just delete this person or block them. If you block them, they just can't contact you again, basically. So some of these people are ones I played a game with. I play a game on Badoo, and it comes up with this weird message. Sorry, this type of message is not supported. It's very strange. So just delete them like that and just go through them, So yeah, you've got to be careful on here, because you do get some people who I've seen who are married. They don't say they're married in their profile, but one guy had his wedding ring on, and it has an option for asexuals, but you can't search for an asexual person. And you can change your settings here, your counter preferences. So at the moment, I've got guys from 20 to 33 on there, just looking for guys up to 100 miles away. So, but on your phone, you can do more, I find. On your phone, you can set up 3 filters for free, which I can't actually see on the desktop version. So let me show you on my phone again. I'm not sure if you can see this okay. I'll try and go to the right camera. So yeah, this is how you can see the people, but there's a thing at the top there. Can you see it? Can you see it? That is your filters. So this is how I've added 3 filters. You can add up to 3 filters for free without having the premium Badoo. But if you want to add more than 3 filters, then you've got to pay for the feature. But for some reason, I can't seem to do this on my actual desktop version. On the phone, it does go off. It resets itself, so it shows you anyone and everyone, basically. So I want to see people who are here, ready for a relationship, non-smoker, doesn't want kids. However, when I'm trying to search for those type of guys, it comes up with very limited amount of guys, very limited. So there's not many people on Badoo that are actually looking for a serious committed relationship, which is very interesting data, isn't it? And so if we look at sexuality, then you see there's no actual option for asexual. I don't know if you can see that. So you can join up as an asexual person, someone who doesn't experience sexual attraction on the asexual spectrum, but you can't choose to filter someone by sexuality with asexuality included. Straights first, then open-minded, then bisexual, gay, lesbian. So you can't actually search for asexuals on here. You can sign up as an asexual person in sexual orientation. If you put open-minded, then you would click apply, whatever filters you want to use. So you click it there, and then apply filters, and then it will come up with the people with that one filter applied. See? So if you add up to 3 filters, then obviously you'll get less people. But it's good to filter people out, because there's absolutely no way you should be going for anyone and everyone, because you'll get rubbish come through. You'll get what you don't want. So in order to have successful dating experience, you need to find out your why. Like, why are you dating in the first place? Do you just want a casual hookup? Do you want to chat? Do you want to flirt? Do you just want dates? Do you just want a bit of fun? Some guys will be saying on there, I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. And they'll repel women like me, because I absolutely don't want some guy who's just looking for casual sex hookup. And that's what that means, in case you didn't know. So if you're the type of person who wants a serious committed relationship, do not go near these guys. Block them or just move on. Cross them out. You don't like them, right? They're not for me. They might be for some other people, but they're not for me. I got one guy saying to me in private message, I'm not looking for something like casual, but I'm not looking for something serious either. I'm just looking to have some fun. So I'm like, well, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a serious relationship, and I don't want to waste my time with guys who don't want the same as me. I want to actually use my time, energy, and effort to find a guy who wants a serious committed relationship like I do. And it's like, oh, I understand, fair enough. And I'm honest, don't bullshit people in the dating scene. Like, there's hundreds of people out there on dating apps, thousands of people on dating apps, right? You don't need to bullshit. Just be honest. At least the guys who say I'm here for a fun time, not a long time, automatically repel me. And I'm glad they do that. I'm glad they're honest about that. I'm glad they're saying, I just want sex, basically. Not because I like sex, because I hate it personally. For me, personally, each to their own. But I'm not interested in that type of guy, am I? You know? So that's no good for me. Right? So anyway, you will get periodically guys coming online as well. So it'll flash up when a guy comes online, if he's got that feature. Especially if it's someone in your inbox who you messaged before, but like, oh, so-and-so's online, do you want to carry on talking to them? So yeah, just work your way through Badoo, join it. I think it's good to join anyway. See where you get with it. But you know, you could, if you're just into dating and you like casual dating, Badoo's great for you, right? Because you can get loads of people on there like that. Although do be careful, because I've had some people come through that are guys that are actually looking for a guy, and I'm female. And they're talking about I'll make a good husband to someone, or I'll make a good wife to someone. They're a male, and I've got guys coming up saying they're lesbian. So I don't know what's happening with those particular profiles, because I'm not a lesbian, and I'm not into women, and I'm not into guys who are into guys. So, but some people who are bisexual have a preference for a male or a female. But then they should have put in their filters, they're looking for, I would have thought, a preference, like for a guy or a girl. But I don't know if they haven't got premium, if it means they can't specify that, or they don't know how to filter like that, if they have to filter. So I'm not gay or bisexual, so I don't know what those options are. Anyway, I hope you found this video tutorial and show around Badoo helpful and insightful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more dating advice, tips, hints, help, support, whatever you want. It's here on Asexualized Dating. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon for no BS dating and relationships advice. See you soon. Take care, and don't forget, keep smiling, keep being you, and remember, you deserve someone who loves you and cares about you for who you are. Never give up. Subscribe for more helpful dating advice.